Hello, welcome to my channel. I am Darissa. Welcome to my personal diary. So, I know you guys read the title, right? But listen, this is basically my experience because I am a black girl at the end of the day, right? But if you are of a different race and you could relate to basically, what I'm about to tell, right? You can tell me down below in the comments, right? But anyways, without further ado, let's get started, right? So, during like my childhood all the way to like freshman year, I would say I've been like normal weight. I have fast metabolism, I believe, right? Because I don't think I really gain, well, of course I gain weight, but it hasn't like, because like during like my childhood when I didn't really, well, I would just be eating whatever, but like but my weight was just basically kind of like still, right? And that makes sense. This is basically freshman year of me, right? Because I look very much different to like how I look now. Freshman year, that's when we get into quarantine, and then that's also when I got into K-pop. If you're like a K-pop fan, or if you know of K-pop, you can see where this is going. No, hold on now. Now listen, like I would basically be scrolling, looking at the idols and stuff like that, and I would basically be like, oh, they're like so pretty, like I want to look like them. What I mean is, I want to look like body-wise, right? So I didn't really know like any of their diets, especially to like what I know now. But what I did was I still ate. I basically like control myself to like hold myself back to like not eat the full meal. And then I would do like the home exercises. And then I would also do the K-pop dances. Like I was out here doing I Can't Stop Me. That's an exercise in its own. And I believe I've been doing that for like what, a year and a half. So that was like 2021. And I'm looking at myself in the mirror and I don't really see a change. That's just me, right? I don't know, because like I didn't really see a change in myself. So I was like, am I doing something wrong? I don't know what it is, right? But then my mom's not commenting about it either. So even if I was, she's not saying anything too. So, but my grandfather was having his birthday at the park. So this is like the first time we were all like seeing each other again after like a year. So like I was talking and hugging family friends, and then they mentioned like, oh, you gotten like so skinny, and I was like maybe like slimmer down a little. And then my grandparents commented about it too, and I was like, oh, so I must be doing something right. To like now we're back in school, junior year, and then I also got to track, so I was really like watching my weight. When I went to the doctor, this is probably like the first time I'm like seeing like my chart, like the little paper that has like everything on it about the appointment. And this is the first time I get to keep it, because usually my mom was the one that kept it, so I didn't really know whatever was on it. So I saw my weight and I was just like, okay, whatever, right? So senior year, I didn't do track that year, so I was also kind of like eating, not gonna lie, I was being a big bag that year. So I assumed that I gained weight, but it actually said that it actually went down. So I was like, that's weird. But then again, I feel like, I feel like it really doesn't matter. Like you could just be walking, and then that's like, I believe you could lose weight out of that, like just by walking, just keeping your body moving, right? So I would say after that, then I feel like my family really never commented about my weight, probably until like this year. Because again, like every time I go to the doctor, since my senior year till now, I kept losing weight. And honestly, I don't know why, because do not be worried, I am eating, but I just don't know why it's just going down rapidly. I don't really know. And again, my mom and the doctor are not saying anything or commenting about it. It's not like I'm worried too, but well, to be fair, let me not, that's a lie. I was just kind of like weird. I don't know why it's like that. Like, I don't know if it's the fast metabolism. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below, so I could like maybe learn, right? Know something. It definitely wasn't until this year where my family probably commented about my weight, because like my older sisters, every time she sees me, it's like I keep losing more weight, and I'm just like but then again, it's kind of like, well, she doesn't see me a lot, so that's probably what she sees. That's probably what she sees. Because I look at myself every day and I just look the same, look normal, right? So a running joke, my grandma, when I was younger, she used to like wrap her like this around my ankles, and she's like, oh, your ankles are so small, right? So I remember I mentioned it to my younger sister, and she started doing that too. So basically, what my weight, like how I look right now, is basically how my mom and her sisters look when they were like my maybe when they were like younger to like my age, right? Until like they had kids, you know, the hormones change their body, right? So I feel like with my mom, that's probably like how my mom sees it. She's just like, well, this is probably you for right now until like, you know, you have your kids. That's just the same thing too, right? So yeah, so every time like my younger sister, she'll see me, she'll be doing it. So we'd be at like my dad's house, and then with the girlfriend, his girlfriend, and the girlfriend's daughter, my sister, she was like, yeah, like your ankles are like so small. So then I remember I went to like my dad and the girlfriend in the room, and I was like, guys, do my legs look small? And then they were like, do you want us to tell you a lie? Like, okay. The girlfriend's daughter, we was like in the kitchen talking, and I remember she probably had like overheard the conversation, and then she looked at, she's like elementary, okay? So she had walked by looking at my legs, and she said, damn, they are small. I'm sorry. Thanks. That was funny, but I was like, dang, I'm getting judged by my sister and you? Guys, please relax. During Christmas time, it was like really adamant, because like my grandparents, they were really like, hey, you know, you want to eat more? Do you want to like, you know, put more food on your plate, right? And I'm just like, look, during like fine, but like during middle school, of course, I was like able to like, I don't know, middle school was like my hungriest, so I was out here getting like 3 plates of servings, right? But then like it's like now it's like I can only do like 2. Even then, even after the first one, I'm kind of like full, right? But you know, this is, my grandparents are from the South, you know, they make like a lot of food, they're gonna force you to eat. So I just be like, you know, when I'm over there, I just be having like no choice. I just go up there and just get myself a second serving, right? So then it was that. It's like mostly them. And then even then, when I went to see like my other family, they had commented about it too, that I looked small, and I was like, okay guys, I don't really know what to do. Like, I'm fine how I look, honestly. Like, I am eating, so don't be worried. I really am. I just don't know why my weight is going down rapidly. But my only thing is, right, I kind of like want like a slimmer face, and then like I have like a little pouch on my stomach, so I kind of like want to make it flatter. I'll worry about that on my own, right? That's like really it. I'm fine. So I don't know, you guys can tell me down below what y'all think, and if y'all could relate. But yeah, this was basically like nothing really bad. I just wanted to like, you know, talk about it, because again, this is basically my channel. I can do whatever I want. It's like my, you know, personal diary. I'm like, dang, is it that bad? Cause they never done it like before in the past. This is like the most they probably talked about it, right? So I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, that's like really much it. This is basically, you know, like, my experiences, right? So I guess you could say it wasn't necessarily nothing too bad. You could say, like, especially since they just started doing it. Like, it's not like they've been doing this since I was a child all the way up. I feel like I would definitely have more stories, but that's really much it. I don't know how to close this out. But you know what? Let me know if you guys could relate in the comments down below. I've been your inevitable host, Darissa. If you guys watched to the end, thank you so much. Like, please subscribe. I would really much appreciate it. You can follow me on my Instagram and my TikTok, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.